Hey everybody, welcome back to the Tommy Trials. Thomas here. So, yes, you read the title correctly, and I am sorry. I feel like my mic's not plugged in. It is though. Sorry for your eardrums. Nonetheless, you did read the title correctly. We do have to start the series over. I don't know what mod was causing the problem, but I essentially had to delete all traces of XCOM from my computer and start over. But it does give us the unique opportunity to just completely restart. So if you had a submitted character that died, something like that, we get to completely restart. That being said, we're going to do something similar to the Space Marines as well. We're going to do something similar with them because we've got to restart both series at the same time. Also helps me gauge which one's more popular. I'm pretty sure that the Space Marines are going to win that bet though, so if you want the clones to be the more popular of the two series that we're going to be doing side by side in XCOM 2, be sure to of course share this with your friends and watch this one. Lots. But that being said, what we're going to do in the clones, and I'm not going to do this in the Space Marines just because I don't know the Space Marines very well, but what we're going to do in the clones is I have gone through and I've made just about every named clone that I could find. Now I found a whole list of named clones that just keeps going and going and going and going and going and going and let me look at this. Look at this. Look at it. It just keeps it just goes and goes and goes and then we get to the spot where it doesn't. But nonetheless, I went through, I made all of the named clones that we can within the confines of XCOM 2 in regards to which ones have been added by Lord Poncho. Sorry, lean away from the mic. Lord Poncho and Turtle. What I did, sadly there's no webcam, but I just fought with my chair. What I did is, if they had a Phase 2 outfit, I did it. If they didn't have a Phase 2 outfit, I tried to do it. Some of them I could not, some of them I did. But ended up with 44. So I'm going to let you guys do your research to find out who Jarek Yeager is. But beyond that, we've got Doom. And if they've got numbers, I use them. Is that a little excessive? I thought so. But, you know, I didn't want it to be wrong. We've got Cody, we've got Thorn, we've got Rex, we've got Fox. I skipped one. No, I didn't. We've got Neo. I'm just showing these off really quick because I'm very proud of myself. We've got Wolf. We've got some Commandos that we'll touch on in a second. Then we've got Waxer. We've got Boyle. We've got Kix. We've got Dogma. We've got Bly. We've got Barlex, who I bet you didn't know existed, but he does. So Barlex is a sergeant that was in charge of the Airborne Battalion. We've got Hardcase, we've got Tup, we've got Jesse, we've got Keeley, which I don't have the Million Colors mod installed. I missed it when I was reinstalling mods, so I will grab that. So Keeley's color is actually not quite correct. We've got Barkara, we have got Sinker, we've got Boost, we've got Comet. There we go. I didn't think I clicked on the right one. We've got Apo, we've got, and this is Sergeant Apo, or Lieutenant Apo. Commander Apo actually ditches the arrow and just looks like a 501st guy with a pauldron, so I went with Captain. We've got Gree in his not camouflage look, only because I've tried to get the Gree to look correct and I can't for the life of me get the pattern correct. So if you want to make Gree when you guys submit them, you can. If you make a Gree and it looks right, then let me know and I'll take a look at it. We've got Hawk the pilot. We've got ARC troopers, so we've got Blitz. We didn't get a chance to look at him. We've got Echo. We've got Fives. And you might be asking, why am I showing all these now? Because I'm very proud of these. We've got Colt. We have got Hammer. We've got Havoc. We've got one of my favorites, which is Fordo. Then we've got Locke. Locke does not have a Phase 2 look, so I did the best that I could. So, got as close to the Phase 1 look as I could. so I was pretty proud of how Locke turned out. We've got Trauma. Now, Trauma is also unique in that he does not have a Phase 2 look. He's only got his ARF look, or his ARF trooper look. So what I did is I took the ATRT helmet, which the ATRT troopers are the ones that actually replace the ARF troopers, and used that with some of the armor pieces that we have available to make a Trauma. Then we've got Thyre, who's just a shock trooper with a pauldron and a comma. But Thyre's still very cool. And like I said, if they've got numbers, I use them. Now, I'm going to make a video about this, showcasing them. I may wait till the mod actually releases to fully showcase them, but the Commandos are being redone by Lord Poncho, and he was kind enough to let me use a work-in-progress build, or an early access build. So we'll have Boss. I just clicked on him again. We'll have Scorch. We'll have Sev. I clicked on the wrong person. Sev. We'll have Fixer, which is all very cool. And then we will also have the members of the Omega Squad in the forms of Niner and Phi, Darman. Clicked the wrong one again. Darman and Atten. And then we'll also have Gregor. So I used all of the... I made a lot of named characters, and so what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to submit characters as well, and what we'll do is we will submit, we'll mix them into the same character pool, so you'll have the opportunity to be able to have your characters fight alongside Fixer, or Sev, or Scorch, or Boss, or Doom, or Niner, or whoever. So we'll have all these named characters that everyone knows and enjoys, and then they'll be fighting alongside your guys' characters. So can you use the Phase 1 helmets? Sure. There's not really any requirements for the most part as to what you make your guy look like. So you can... My preference would be make him look Star Warsy. And make him look cloney. So the aliens, they're not going to work. Not for this. Because we want it to be clones, at least. But, you know, you can use any of the clone helmets. You can use... Even if they're being used. So let's say... Just out of the blue, I'm going to pull one. Let's say that Comet, which is one of my favorite helmets. Comet's being used by Comet. That doesn't mean that you as well can't make your character with a Comet helmet. Just because it's being used by one of the named ones doesn't mean that your clone couldn't have fashioned his armor around that. Now, I mean, you can use other helmets if you want to use stuff like the balaclava, the gas mask, stuff like that. I'm not going to make a mod list. So my preference is to stay within vanilla or the DLC stuff, or use something like Captain Bub's armor pieces, which are very cool. That's my preference. I will be getting more and more mods as I move along and get more back, but the less mods that we can use, the better, I think. But you know, you can do whatever you want to. The way that you submit a character, it's very simple. So once you've got, leave this real quick. Once you've got your collection, which my preference is one character, but you can always submit 2 character pools. So your character that you want to be submitted, and then your secondary pool full of reinforcements. Should we ever start to run out of troopers, I'm hoping that between the padding of the named characters and then hopefully all of your guys' submissions that we won't have any problem with the number of people. But if you want to create like a secondary list of, oh yeah, then you can definitely do that. But the way that you submit it, if you had multiples, you hit select all. Like I said, the preference is you only have one. Then you're going to export selection. Then you're going to go and you're going to create a new pool, and you can call it whatever you want. Mine's going to be called example. You create the pool, then you hit accept. That does not create the pool. I cannot stress that enough. That creates the pool, yes, but there's nothing in it. If I click on example, where'd it go? Now, if I were to import a character from example, there's nothing there. And with the Space Marines, it's happened multiple times where people forgot the most important step. So when you create your new pool, it puts nothing in it. You then have to click on the pool that you've created and then confirm that you are exporting it. Then you're actually done in XCOM 2. And it's actually really nice because the clones, they're a little easier. There's less steps. because you can do everything in the character pool. With the Space Marines, you have to go into the game and create something first. But that was creepy. I don't know if you saw that in the background. But with them, then you're done. Then you're gonna hop into your File Explorer, and you're gonna go to your Documents. So you're gonna go to just the Documents folder. Typically, if you're using a Windows computer, it's gonna be over here in your Quick Access. Then you're going to go to the My Games, and then you're going to find your XCOM 2 War of the Chosen, which is what we're playing. It's War of the Chosen. Then you're going to go to XCOM Game, Character Pool, Importable. This is where you're going to find, now I've put in lots of garbage, but this is where you're going to find, so you can actually find your example. Now the easiest way that I know how to show you guys how to do this, I'm going to drag this one over here. I'm going to pull up the Discord, which is where you're going to do it. I am going to use the clones Let's Try Submissions. I'm actually going to wipe it and start over. So it's going to have the same name. So you're going to go into it. If you've never joined the server before, you're going to say, you're going to be in the welcome. You're going to get this welcome message. Probably a moderator will say, what's up? And then you'll have to go over to the get roles. Pick the role, which is going to be the smiley face, because you learn about the Discord from the Tommy Trials YouTube page. Then once you do that, it'll actually unlock all of these rooms. Up until that point, you'll only be able to see these 3. You'll never be able to see the welcome log, because that's a moderator thing. You'll never be able to see these break rooms, because they're special for the special people. But you'll scroll down, and you'll be able to see all these rooms except for the ones that I mentioned. And you're going to go down to Clones Let's Try Submissions. Then this is going to become important, because you're going to take this example and you're going to drag it over. And so you can actually put this right on here. And then you can put blah, 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 example, blah. The other thing that's going to be very helpful to me, and for you as well, to make sure that your character does not look wrong, is sometimes people use mods that don't realize that they've used because they've had them for so long or what have you. So obviously you don't need to do any of the named clones that I've already done, because that would be repeat of your work. But if you've got a laptop or a keyboard, F12 is the screenshot button. You don't have to use your phone. You can hit F12. If you've got a laptop, some of them will have like FN lock or an FN button. You hold the FN and then you hit your F12 so that your F12 works as an F12 key instead of something else. Then that takes it and it puts it over here in your Steam. So if you go to Library and your Games and you scroll all the way down to XCOM 2, you're going to be able to see View Screenshot Library. If you hit Show on Disk, it'll take you to all the screenshots that you've taken in XCOM 2, and I've taken a slew of them. And then at the very bottom, you'll see your new one. So what you'll do is you'll upload your example, which I'm not going to do. Actually, I'll mark it as a spoiler and I'll go ahead and upload it. Blah, 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 example, blah, and then you're going to take a picture and you're going to put it underneath. I'm going to mark this as a spoiler too, just so that nobody clicks on it. That way, now don't mark yours as a spoiler, please, but that way when it's uploaded, you'll have the bin file that I can download and what your character is going to be named. The other thing that you'll need to do, and I should have included this at the beginning and I didn't, but you can put underneath as well, the name of your clone. The name of your clone. So the CT, or it'll probably be the CT, the numbers, and then the name, the nickname. Toba. Now nobody is going to understand what the heck Thomas is doing, but that's okay. So that's what we need. We need the bin file name, or we need the bin file, which you can name whatever the heck you want. We'll need a picture of what they're supposed to look like and the name of the clone. Now you can save yourself some work if you just take a screenshot like this, because it's going to have everything that I need in regards to the name and the look. If you really want to be helpful, you can do something like pull up the legs, so it'll have the whole look of him. That way we can be sure that we're using the right legs. But I can guarantee you, if you use any clone customization, I've got it. Except for the now outdated Clone Commandos. So that being said, that is the best way that I know how to explain this. It's kind of, we have learned from the Space Marines, because I'll show you what happened in the Space Marines, is, let me scroll up some, to where, because I ended up having to ask for pictures. This happened. Which, this is nothing against him. He actually posted the pictures further down, and I didn't ask her this at first, but I was like, I don't know what they're supposed to look like. I have no idea what they're supposed to look like. So there you go. I'm really excited to be able to start this over. I'm sad that we have to, but it enables me to kind of slim down the mod selection, mods that we weren't using. This series is going to go up against the Empire. So we're going to fight the Galactic Empire and use the Death Trooper mod so that we're fighting Empire Lost instead of just Lost. And then the Space Marines will fight the creatives, you know, modders, nightmares that they've put together for me to suffer through. I'm sorry that we've got to start this over, but on the other end of things, I think that it'll be really cool, because I know one thing that a lot of people ask for when they were watching the series was, where's Rex, and where's this person, where's that person? Well, now they're all going to be in the pool. So your character, just for example, I know that we had characters like Sky Chaser, and we had characters like Shrapnel, and a lot of others. Now Shrapnel can fight alongside Niner, or now Shrapnel can fight alongside Wolf. So I think it's going to be really cool. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all that I need to say here. You can put it into the biographies, we'll read them, but this enables you to be able to do your biography. I won't be able to mess it up. You can pick the voice pack that you want to be used, which preferably would be Clones, the Clone Trooper voice pack. You can pick the helmet, the arms, and I'm not going to screw it up, which is really, really nice. So, just make sure that you take your character, you export your selection, you create your new pool, you name it example 2. Well, you don't name it example 2, but you name it. Make sure, this is the most important step that everyone missed. You then click on it again to import it, because if you hit create pool, and then you're done, and you export the pool, it comes to me empty. And so your character's not submitted, you're irritated, I'm irritated, everybody's irritated, your clone's irritated, which we don't want to happen. So, again, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, share it with your friends. This is a unique opportunity to be able to start over with a series and submit your clone characters. If you don't own XCOM 2, not to worry. What you would be able to do in that particular case is you'd go over to the Discord again, you'd go to the Clones Let's Try submissions, and you would type in what you wanted your character to look like, so typey, and then you would, if you wanted a specific look, please don't do this to me. Don't tell me, just do whatever. If you tell me to do whatever, I will choose to do whatever, and I won't do it. Because I don't want to try and figure it out and figure out what exactly you had in your mind. I don't want to do that to you because I feel that I will end up messing it up. So if you then can go to like Google and let's say Bly arms. Okay, all right. Clone Bly. I don't know what I just pulled up. It's like, okay, well, I want his arms to look like this, or I want him to be a blue version of this, or what have you. And you can use several reference pictures. Just keep it all together. So make sure that you've got your pictures before that you make the post, so that there's not your typey, then you hit enter, and then 2 days later you come back to me with a reference picture. I'm not going to know what's connected to what. It's going to be super confusing. So keep it all to one post. So you have the bin, and you'll type with the bin. So you'll put where this blah blah example blah is, you'll put, okay, my clone name is CT6546, nickname Thomas, here's the bin file, then here's the picture. So name, bin file, picture. Really easy. The Space Marines are a little more involved than that. But please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more, of course. Keep an eye out for when this series restarts. And until next time, guys, Jake Hardy.